Hello, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family.
Hello there. Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. As always, we invite you to join our Patreon family, which is growing. We want to thank everybody over there for their support.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely exclusives over there multiple times each week and a lot to keep up with the news. Can you believe it? Here you go. Numerous passengers evacuated after United Airlines plane caught fire during takeoff. Yes, another. This is Houston, Texas. To me, it looked like it was the engine in the wing. Man, these are times that are making people really, really think twice about, do we really need to take this trip? Do we really want to go for whatever, a vacation, visit the family, etc., etc.? Maybe we could drive. Maybe we should look at a cruise. You know, planes, yeah, it's something that it's starting to make people think twice, at least some.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem to be getting any better or slowing down either.
No, and, here, thankfully, no injuries reported, but a lot of really terrified, nervous people after this situation. It's just crazy. Did you know also a United Airlines tug driver crashed into the wing of an American Airlines plane on a taxi at Chicago O'Hare? Cindy didn't, because I didn't tell her about this one yet. Tug operator critically injured, severe head body trauma, no other injuries reported. Look at this. That's not going to make you feel more confident. How about this one? Nearly 40 injured, 6 seriously as DC-bound Boeing plane plunges in midair. I don't know how I missed this one. This one was from last week on the 27th. Somehow this one slipped by me, but I saw it in comments in the previous one. And somebody said, yeah, don't forget what happened over there on that flight to Nigeria. And I was like, what? Oh, wow, this was really bad turbulence. Literally, 6 people were hospitalized with serious injuries. Man, that would be terrifying. Oh, man, I've only had one situation flying that was super scary, and it did seem like it was going to be a potential engine failure when we were taking off, and it was a flight that was delayed 4 hours because of engine trouble. And then you're like, oh. And then what do you hear? You hear all sorts of noises coming out of the engine, and everybody was looking at each other so nervous. So I could understand. And I'm not one that enjoys flying like Cindy. Cindy loves flying.
No, I do. I like flying, and when you hit the air turbulence, for me, it's like a ride. Because I guess I know in my heart and soul it's not time for me to go, so it's just a little bit fun.
I'm a water person, so yeah, I feel that way about the ocean. Meanwhile, Mexico has announced it's going to join Canada in imposing retaliatory tariffs on the United States, specifically targeting red states. Whoa, going after the red states. And then you have British Columbia says it's no longer going to buy American liquor from red states in response to the U.S. tariffs. Trudeau went on, and as we were talking about earlier, he went on and announced that he was hitting the U.S. with tariffs. And what does he get? I don't know if it's still trending here. No, it's not trending right there. But just a lot of calls with people saying exactly what I was saying earlier. What are you still doing here? Didn't you say you were going to leave? And they're calling for elections now. Yeah, I think everybody's tired of Trudeau. Everybody's tired of Zelensky, too. Meanwhile, he admits 58% of U.S. tax dollars are missing, the ones that went over there in aid. Wow. So you're saying about 60% of U.S. dollars were kind of washed.
Yeah, and then what happened? I don't know.
I'll tell you, it's a case. I mean, people abolish the IRS, and we need to start having tribunals here. You got to really try the actual criminals, because they've been running the show for forever. People will believe you if you say, well, they've been running the show for 4 years, running us into the ground. Now, if you stretch it out and say, the last 20 years, they've been hijacking our system. You'd lose a few people, you'd still have a bunch. But if you told them this has been going on for thousands of years, then you lose a lot. Besides you guys, they really get it out there.
I know. It's a mess, you guys.
Did you know that U.S. aid, your tax dollars funded Yep, research, including, yes, I know you guys know this. We all know this. Absolutely. So our tax dollars are being laundered. Now, Zelensky, what about the jewels that his wife spent $1 million on? What about the vacation homes? What about all those investments? And how about some of his cabinet that have obviously gone out and purchased luxuries? Hello, most of us are barely keeping our heads above water with food that is barely acceptable. And it takes a billionaire to point this out? No. Hey, Elon, we're never going to trust you. Give away all your money. As Yeshua is supposed to have said, if you really want to go all the way, give away all your money and truly, follow him in mind, body, spirit, and deed. They'll never do it. They'll never do it. None of them would do it. They might say they're Christian or whatever. They'll never give away their money. No. But a lot of people gave up their lives, really, to the system in more ways than one. There's a lot of our hidden history. Do you think this is just a natural rock formation? I see a nose here. Looks a lot like mine. Needs a little bit more of a bump over here. But anyway, yeah, I see a nose. I see a face there.
Very handsome, too, if it looks like you.
Number one fan there. This is in the Peruvian Amazon. Oh, man, Peru is on my bucket list. Ancient secret. Yes. Again, this huge face, 20-foot plus tall stone face, the face of Harem Kabut. Yeah, what is this all about? Again, there's legends of Viracocha. We have legends of Quetzalcoatl, thought to be the same energy, the same being, deified, that came down and taught humans civilization. These stories are all over the place, and there's monuments to the beings that came from the stars, came from space, came from out there. Again, space is more of an ocean than it is a vacuum. It's not a vacuum. There's tons of life out there. And, this is one more remnant that really got me thinking about the Lady of Mali, which we did a video. This video, in fact, right here. Who was the Lady of Mali? Because there you go. Again, a very, I'd say it almost is kind of an Olympian god look, but the energy behind this is much nicer than the Olympian gods. This is in Africa. So this is, very far away. And yet you see these monuments to these beings that were revered for helping humans after humans had gone and been put through the ringer with cataclysms.
We have to keep in mind, we're definitely not the pinnacle of modern civilization.
Yeah, I'll put the link for that one if you want to check it out. It's only like 12 minutes long. It's a short one. 12,000 years old too. So this is taking us back to the Younger Dryas period extinction event. Ooh, that was a big event. I would love to be able to actually see, have ETs come, which supposedly they are coming. Supposedly they are going to come, and they are going to show us our history, our true history. Now, we have not gotten this from the guides, but there's others out there, I believe Bashar, and I believe some others have said this, that when the good ones come, they're going to show in the sky the true history of this planet for everybody to see for yourselves.
Which would really be nice, but I know we can't sit here and count on that in this lifetime. We have to clean up our own mess. Unpopular opinion, sorry.
And that means taking back our freedom. And, nobody likes to do the dishes, but, we'll work on it together. This little guy's ready to help.
He's a sweetie.
And thank you guys for your help in supporting the awakening over on Patreon. We couldn't do it without you guys. Source bless and namaste.
Namaste.